Oh, watching kids play with action figures is apparently more entertaining than the monstrosity Marvel and DC are churning out? Wow, how utterly shocking. Blue Beetle? More like a walking, talking dumpster fire. And don't even get me started on the Marvels. I mean, come on, could they have tried any less? The only thing remotely interesting was Loki, and even that felt like a desperate attempt to salvage something from the dumpster fire of superhero films. Superhero fatigue? Nah, it's more like bad movie fatigue. But sure, let's blame it on DC and Marvel, because obviously, they're the pinnacle of creativity and planning. Apparently, to the director, The Marvels is so special because it's wacky and silly. It's not like we've seen that 20 times before in every other Marvel movie, right? It's like sticking your hand in an oven and being surprised when you get burnt. But hey, at least we get to watch superheroes do the same old dance, right?
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
Oh, Captain Marvel, the forgotten stepchild of the MCU, relegated to meaningless cameos and desperately trying to remind people she exists. Marvel really pulled out all the stops to try and make this movie relevant. But who knew that nobody loving, caring, or even knowing about this character would lead to such a shocking failure? It's like trying to make a movie about a rock and wondering why nobody wants to watch it. Oh wait, they did that with The Thing. Point proven. Anyway, the shitty movie kicks off with an old hag who digs up a magical bangle from a random-ass planet somewhere, which turns out to be the counterpart to the other magical bangle used by Kamala Khan, but you don't know her because nobody watched that shitty Disney Plus show. Speaking of shitty characters from Disney, Monica Rambeau is now working as an astronaut for Saber, and she's got the power to pass through objects because she got her power from the Scarlet Witch. The system of magical space portals that everyone apparently used to traverse the universe are starting to act kind of weird. So what was once Nick Fury sends out Captain Marvel to investigate, and wouldn't you know, Monica decided to go out there too at the exact same moment. What are the odds?
Coincidence? I think not!
Then everyone swapped places with everyone else, so now Carol, Kamala, and Monica are quantum entangled because the writer said so. Oh god, they just slap that word everywhere nowadays anyway. So if two of them happen to use their powers at the same time, they'll magically swap places. Then they figure out that all of this is being orchestrated by the magical space lady who's actually fighting to save her home from extinction after Captain Marvel triggered a destructive civil war by destroying that AI that was keeping everything running, and that also caused their sun to fire somehow because that's what war does. Kills suns and causes you to magically swap places, and the more she messes with the magical bangles, something happens and the fabric of reality will be torn apart or something. You know, typical Marvel movie. Then they close the portal, but oh no, Monica gets stuck on the other side. Spoiler alert. Then beasts from Smen show up for some reason just to get us excited and keep us watching, and her mom, who is apparently still alive, also shows up and she breastfeeds her. Kidding. You ever run into that jerk from high school who tormented you for years, only to find them looking like a sad, faded version of their former self? The guy's got a beer belly, can't stop reeking of bargain booze, and seems to have an ongoing love affair with stinking like a public restroom. And as much as you thought you'd revel in their epic downfall, all that fills you is a deep sense of pathetic amusement. Well, that's exactly how I felt watching The Marvels. It's like 105 minutes of aimless, cringeworthy nonsense that feels like it was clumsily pieced together from a longer, even more excruciating mess. It's like someone took a bunch of awkward moments and just threw them at the screen, hoping something would stick.
Wow, it's like these studios didn't even bother trying. But hey, maybe that's the whole point, right? Same old dance, different stories, but with a sprinkle of diversity that nobody asked for, more like watching the same old circus act, but with a shiny new politically correct costume. I mean, why have lovable characters when you can have politically correct caricatures? Am I right? Let's just slap a label Captain Marvel as gender fluid, Monica Rambeau as social justice warrior, and Kamala Khan as virtue signaler. Wait, who's that? Because who needs depth and relatability when you can have stereotypes, right? Let this dumpster fire of a movie be a shining beacon of Disney and Marvel's glorious attempt at shoving their agendas down our throats. Cheers to fake progress and forced inclusivity. Who needs nuanced and relatable heroes when you can have cardboard cutouts of the latest buzzwords? Let's raise a glass to the wonderful world of Disney and Marvel's desperate attempts to sell us the same old recycled nonsense in a shiny new package. It's amazing how they can repeat the same mistake without learning a lesson. They definitely need an award for that.